Do Genesis 1 and Genesis chapter 2 give contradictory accounts of the creation of Adam and Eve? No. Hi, Alex McFarland here. Welcome to Truth for New Generation. I want to bring a question from out of our upcoming book, The Top 100 Questions from the First 10 Years of the Radio Show Exploring the Word. As you may know, Bert Harper and I do a show that's nationally syndicated on more than 200 stations, heard live Monday through Friday, exploring the Word. And over the last decade plus, we've gotten thousands of questions from listeners and callers. And we have a brand new book coming out in the fall of 2021. The cover is in process. This is not the final cover, but it's pretty close. But anyway, I encourage you to please check that book out when we release it in September of 2021. But one of the questions that was asked that we pulled out is, Genesis 1 and Genesis 2, are they contradictory? Now, in Genesis 1, 27, 28, it says, God made male and female, created he them. Man was made in God's image. God made male and female. And it seems like, he just created. The word is ex nihilo, means from out of nothing. But then you read in Genesis 2 how Adam went into a deep sleep and God took a rib and created from the rib Eve. Now, people ask me, do you believe that? Absolutely. Yes, I believe that God created Adam out of the dust of the ground, breathed into Adam life, and it says man became a living soul. Nephesh, spirit, was put into Adam. Now, what about the creation of Eve from a rib? Well, the Bible says that, and I believe that. But let me speak to the issue of whether or not these are two different, contradictory accounts. I've been blessed to have a lot of friends in the apologetics world. I think of J. Warner Wallace, who was a Los Angeles cold case detective for many years, and he became a believer after years of being an atheist. I think about Lee Strobel, with a law degree from Yale University, brilliant, awarded journalist. Both of these men and others I could name talk about the difference between complementary details and contradictory details. While the Genesis 1 is a broad statement, God created male and female, Genesis 2 is much more specific. The details are complementary, but they are not necessarily contradictory. A necessary contradiction are two exclusive statements that are mutually incompatible. For instance, if it said, God made Adam, the first man, or if it said, God didn't make Adam, the first man. Now that's contradictory. Those are irreconcilable. But Genesis 1 and 2, the creation of human beings, and then the more elaborate, detailed explanation of Eve through the creation out of Adam's rib, it's complementary, not necessarily contradictory. In fact, the Genesis 2 account of the creation of Eve, if you go to Genesis 2, 24 and following, that's really the basis of marriage and family. And it says, being that Eve came from Adam's side. And I know you've heard the lovely piece of verse that it wasn't from Adam's head that the woman would lord over him. Certainly it wasn't from Adam's feet that the man would walk over the woman, but from Adam's rib that they would walk side by side. Genesis 2:24 says, therefore shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. It's really a very beautiful picture of the union of husband and wife that God really set the groundwork for in the creation of Adam and Eve. So while the details of not only the creation, but specifically humans, it's complementary, it elaborates in the retelling of it in Genesis 2, it is not necessarily contradictory. It does seem like there are a lot of people on the internet, and some even that call into our show, that want to kind of put the Bible in checkmate and give God a gotcha moment. But think about it. It's impossible that an all-knowing God could ever be caught off guard. We can trust who God is, and yes, we can trust His revelation to the world through that written word we call the Bible. Hey, I want to thank you for watching. Check out the current and future books that we're publishing, the broadcasting. Please like us on social media. Share this on Facebook. Follow us, if you would, Rev. Alex McFarland on YouTube, Truth for New Generation. And of course, all that we have going on, our tour coming up, our conference in the fall, all at alexmcfarland.com. Thank you for watching. God bless you.
The reason you want to come to Charis is because of the community and fellowship you get from everybody you're around.
They focus on their relationship with God, which makes all their relationships here so powerful and just easy. And it is so cool because you can connect with anybody here.
It's to disciple people, it's to see people grow.
And you don't find it everywhere, but you will find it here.